How you doing? How you doing, chat? Welcome, welcome. This is not a mic-free stream this time. Woo! We found the mic after the kids had knocked the headphones about. I was told I was coming in a little quiet, so we're gonna be adjusting some of the speaker pieces and see if I, lost some oomph with the kids playing with it. Either way, how you doing? We're on day 164, and I hope y'all are doing well. I am excited to see y'all. Yeah, we've been having fun around here today. Got some cleaning done. Found my thread hook. So stand by. Here soon y'all be seeing pictures pop up when I upload the coloring book pages as well as some of my sketches of what will be to come next on the threads. First up, I tried to make a cat collar. That did not work out too well yet, but we're working on it. We'll see where it goes. Next up, I'm going to try to make a sleeve, and then another sleeve, and then a vest, and then that'll make a shirt. We'll see what we got. The good thing about thread is that it is pretty inexpensive. But outside of that, we got the bathroom a little bit cleaned up. Did a good shave. Managed to restart the cat's little water fountain thing working. That was a couple days ago though. Just the things have been happening more or less around the horn. David was supposed to do laundry today. Sadly, that's postponed, it seems. Possibly tomorrow, possibly indefinitely. You never really know. Hopefully, assuming we get the house sold and we get cash left over, I'll be able to take a little bit of that and get David a functioning car. Something nice for him. We'll be able to take this car that he's got and get it repaired fully. Either way, there we are. But either way it goes, we'll figure out a way. We always do. It's just a wee bit disappointing's all. But okie dokie, let's see what we got here to do. That should have cleared out a little bit of space at least. And I need to go get a pick to dig through there a little bit further. stone slab, which I got somewhere. Somewhere. There it is. Hmm. Mm. Ooh. I'm hearing idiots online because Lance is live. If you're watching me, well, Lance is live at the moment on this date. But he's covering how a lot of the not left wing, a lot of the right wing griftosphere is failing and falling flat. And the Quartering and Ben Shapiro are going off about how women need to act their age. Like talking bad about Taylor Swift. Just to put it in perspective in case you're not terminally online like I am, the Quartering, or Jeremy, is a online caricature, much like myself, but whereas I cover, this is like the one piece of real kid-like media that I cover, and okay, let me level with y'all. I know Minecraft is still popular with kids, but considering how many Gen Xers, well, not Gen Xers, Gen Zers, Zoomers, and how many a Gen Alpha, and now I guess Gen Beta, I think most of the little kids have moved on to doing like Roblox, haven't they? I mean, I genuinely, I could be very wrong. I don't know. I am not a youth, nor do I keep up with the youths. Outside of like, I tend to like somewhat keep up with their bullshit when it comes to like popular stuff, because like the Minecraft movie, for example, I have seen that the Minecraft movie was amongst people my age, the elder millennials. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm planning on watching it eventually now because it caused enough of a stir. I'm not going to go see it in theaters because I've heard tale of how people acted in theaters, but it's like, meh. Could take it or leave it. I'm not gonna go buy a ticket. I'm not gonna go get Disney Plus if that's the one that's gonna pop on streaming wise first. It's out somewhere now. I'm just gonna wait patiently till I can see it for free, or next to free, on whichever streaming service I'm using. And I'm cool with that. But from what I hear, Gen Alpha and Gen Beta are like losing their shit. They're loving the fuck out of it. And all I can think is, well, when I was a youth in '98, because I am a senior citizen now, I got really into Pokemon. I mean, chat, no shit here. I know I can't really prove to you I'm not reading off anything, but I do want to be the very best, like nobody ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching for... I can do the whole goddamn song. I don't remember all of Jesse and James's, but I could do the Rocket there for a long time. And yeah, I realize now that's cringe. Fuck off. One day you will be cringe too, or you are already cringe. But either way, I'm digressing again. It's one of those things, I was really into it. My ma took me to see the Pokemon movie. I think we did not go to see them all, now that I think about it. We went to see Pokemon, we went to see Pokemon 2000, and we went to see the Mewtwo ones. But that was it. I never went to see after that, and I still kept up with Pokemon, but I couldn't. After Silver and Gold, I really couldn't name you any of the others. So it's like, you know, we had our moments. But that being said, it's one of those... I think it's funny, digressing hard off of the topic I was on. I think it's funny that people like Ben Shapiro, professional person who talks online and on the television about Snow White and the Barbie movie, and that very cutting-edge man is saying how Taylor Swift needs to grow up and act her age. Jeremy, the Quartering, whose most recent video that I knew of, because other people, I don't watch the garbage man, I just catch his content occasionally. But the last thing I heard him bitching and moaning and whining and crying about was something about a kid's show he was super duper upset about. So it's just, it rings hollow when people, it's sort of like, not to quote Rick and Morty, because I try not to no more, but it's sort of like, you know, I don't care about your cheers. I don't care about you booing me. I've seen what makes you cheer. But when it comes to Jeremy and Ben and their ilk, it's just that best thing I could tell you guys, unless you're like in the marketplace of ideas, unless you're like a Lance, a Hannah, a Riverboat Jack, one of these people that covers this nonsense, keep up with it if it's fun. I keep up with it because it's easier and quite honestly more entertaining to keep up with than workplace drama. Nothing against workplace drama. I just tend to care too much and get too passionate. I could tell Ben Shapiro that he needs to fuck off because he sounds like what would happen if Pinocchio only became half a little boy. And I can say to Jeremy once again, I don't care what you sound like, you look like an ex-abusive uncle, you probably smell like beer, and you have a prominent online personality, and you constantly talk about your wife, but none of us have ever seen your wife, outside of the one time you got super upset and pissed in a basement over her. So it's like, is the wife in the room with us right now, Jeremy? Either way, if you don't know who the Quartering is or Ben Shapiro, I envy you. And I would highly suggest keep your life that way, because none of these dipshits are worth it. And if you happen to have a bully, because I have like 10 of you that are of an age that you might have a schoolyard bully, honestly, pity them. A, they probably got some bullshit going on at the house that's got them being assholes. And B, you're going to do so much better than them, probably. I can't guarantee that because we live in a country where, well, nepotism gets you a long way. Longer and further than skill will. But at the end of the day, if you got the skill, you'll be the one they eventually have to come to get help. And if you got good enough skill, make them pay for that shit. Like I said, get back at him by having a good life. Never be one of the... I did it, y'all. I've been that person. Don't be that person. It is such a waste of fucking time. Like right now, I am sure a piece of shit members of my family, what few remain, will be thinking about me, and especially around the holidays of Pride or some shit like that, talking bullshit or talking about how they don't like me. And, truth be told, fuck them. Who cares? I'm living a good life. I only think about them when I legally have to. And outside of that, yeah, I occasionally bitch, but honestly, I'm just waiting for the day I get the, oh, my deepest condolences, Mr. Croy, that it appears you've lost such and such member of your family. And I'll be like, well, that's sad. Oh, well, y'all have a good day now. And that'll be the last time I ever have to think about said person. But outside of that, it's, you know, life is life. Live. Your life is short, and as far as any evidence we got, this is the only one you got. In my case, I'm up to my neck in kittens and new scratches. Speaking of which, top of the hour notification to anyone who happens to live in Georgia around my area. If you happen to live around my area, and you happen to have indoor space for a pet, and you happen to want a cat in your life, or a very large, long-haired, formerly gonna become long-haired again, black dog named Alice, a very sweet and upcoming girl. Either way, if you're in the market for a new pet and you're looking to adopt a new baby, I have babies, not human babies. Please don't at me, FBI. But I have the fur babies. And as long as you can promise me that you'll take care of their vet bills, and you can promise me you will keep them indoors and return them to me if you become unable to do these things, then so be it. I got a pet for you, a best friend for life that will adore you completely. And a real asshole, but he really does grow on you if you give him the chance. Either way, top of the hour ad break to let you know I got pets. I take care of pets. I rescue pets. I just am currently booked to the hilt. I can't take in anymore. And if anyone's looking to adopt, I highly recommend, if you're not in my area, please check with your local rescues first. Please don't buy from these people that breed them. I mean, I understand if you're in, like, you know, private security, or you need a working specific tool animal. And then I'll say, please don't use animals for tools. Those fuckers have feelings. But I understand that side of it. Lord knows, when my little Shifu-Weefu Hammy Man, wherever the hell he has gone to now, passes away, I'm probably going to be looking for one exactly like him. Oh, he behind the box, looking all precious like a ham. But yeah, y'all, just not to put too fine a point on the ramble there, but make your enemies think about you. Don't think about them. Make sure they can't surprise you, you know, jumping, shit like that happens. But don't give them the time. Don't let them live rent-free in your head. Like the famous, oh God, am I that old? Like the famous rapper Tupac said, let them eat, just don't let them eat at your table. See, I frequently, and yesterday at work I had like several jokes that I don't remember now because I come up with my shit improv style. But I just had several jokes that were like, Japanese movie from when I was a teenager, this obscure reference. Every joke I made, not a single goddamn one of them landed. It was like a Marvel movie scene when finally I made a Rocky Horror Picture Show reference and Denise went, "Ayo, I got that one." I was like, God damn, I'm so old. Time to put me out to pasture, folks. I mean, truth be told, I think my generation and the generation before me are going to be easy as shit to take care of if we make it to old folks' home age. Most of us have been raised on digital shit. Yeah, you'll have to worry about people like me escaping just because I like to walk. But I mean, fuck, if I wear one of those little futuristic bracelets, you can track my ass. Like a wild cat or some other animal. So it's like, we're going to be pretty easy to take care of, I will hope. Then again, my brain hasn't begun to rot away yet, so we'll see what happens when the brain worms take me. I hope I'm interesting, at least. Let's be honest, Chad, I kind of hope I don't make it long enough for the brain worms to eat me while I'm still braining. But if I'm that unlucky, I hope I'm at least an entertaining old person. Not a racist or anything like that. I would like to think I've come a long way in my preconceived terrible southern raising, and I've kept some of the good that was left in there. Either way, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing at the moment other than clear mining this area out a little bit, hoping to find more precious metals and making a really neat hallway. But we made it to day 166, starting out trying to beat 80 days, and now we made it to 166 of them. I'm going to let y'all go for a hot minute, and I'm probably going to hop back on for Gat Out of Hell, and we might switch to something else. Sadly, I checked, and I cannot fit The Last of Us, my version. I do not know if it's the newest cool version or if it's just the old remastered, but it won't fit until I get rid of something. So we gotta beat Gat Out of Hell first, because it's the closest thing we are to beating. Again, I checked. Assassin's Creed still has a lot of stuff left to do, but we will find other things to bounce around. I don't want to mainline Saints Row all too much. I know this and one other of my programs. I think Dishonored are like the 2 fan favorites at the moment. And I do want to entertain y'all, but I also have 32 other games to get through. Sorry, we've beaten 2 of them. We have 31 or 30 other games to get through. If I was good at math, I wouldn't be a fry cook. I'd be getting paid more to work at NASA or something. Y'all have a good day, and we will see y'all later. Remember, folks, endure and survive.